And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So the Milwaukee Brewers, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got
just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Steven Ortiz. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a Freddie Ladd, the next to hit. That's down and in.
1-0.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. And there's a ball. That's towards center. Baez sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. Brewers strand 1. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Ethan Blackburn. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work. Here's a catcher to hit, Lindsey Calvello, looking for his first big league hit right here. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Fires to first in time. And next for
Second
Atlanta,
baseman,
Adam Hollander,
number 36.
trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lowry on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll
Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out. 3.
now in for the Braves, Lindsey Calvello.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
All tied up here on opening day. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the second baseman, Adam Hollander. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside, and the count is even 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now the third
Number
baseman,
1.
Joe Brandon. One out, runner at second. Calvello will hit next. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side. Smith gets under it, makes the grab. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hollander
Now
getting ready to
batting,
hit.
number
0 for 2
36.
in this one. Late with the swing there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Homer Ratto appears to be getting loose. Ritchie also throwing. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Greg
Now
Hagan.
pitching for the Braves.
Bottom 9. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dwayne Thompson. And that's downstairs and outside. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left, but that rolls foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get
Number
settled
33.
in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Villa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Muzziotti up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that's outside, and it's 2-0. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Calvello now at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball one. The winning run on second base.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Hollander. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Trying to send this to extra innings. Outside. And that's ball one. That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Pops it up as he checks his swing. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But a big back here in Atlanta, all set.
Three. Out. 3.
One down, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Sylvester Smith. And that misses. Ball one.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ladd at first, one gone. That one hammered left field. That's back. Out of here. A 2-run shot His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Adam Lowry. And first offering is fouled off. In the air on the infield. They got it for out number 2. Now it's the DH, Terrell Gregory. Ball one low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Dominic Martin. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 with the count.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. That's down and in. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and that is that. So they get 3 runs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
You're out.
And your final score. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the New York Mets with a gloomy outlook heading into the season. Definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect.
just about ready to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Johnny Ricker.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've
Leading
got
off
a pitcher
for the
that's going to
Mets,
go out
first
there.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, Andy Little. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Brian Caraballo. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the.
Ball four, take your base.
Runner on at first with one gone. Peter Tovar, the next to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Caraballo, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
One ball.
One run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Snap throw to first. Stokes back in on a dive. Ground ball right side. They get one to second. Tag safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play.
First of all, that's a great diving stop.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Joaquin Ibanez. Ricker back to work. And a foul ball. Missed inside with the curve. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He went up there and got it. With two strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Ernesto Calderon. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Joe. One gone, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ryan Garcia, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Pena pulls it down, and there's two gone. And here's the catcher,
Batting
David
ninth, catcher,
Workman.
number 43.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dobson makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back at Citizens.
You're out.
Two outs, runner at first. So up next for New York, Andy Little.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Line to left, fair ball. And he's got a double.
Now batting, number 21.
Andy Little with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 on with 2 away. Joaquin Ibanez up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one goes straight to the backstop. But all the runners hold. Next offering is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Dobson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Now, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Set for the bottom of the third. So and stepping in for New York, Ernesto Calderon. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball. Calderon, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Inside corner for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now batting, number 1.
Joe. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Peter Tovar. Inside at 100. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job.
So digging in, Ryan Garcia. Fly to center his first time. Just missed. Next offering is down low. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, number 43.
David Workman getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Runner takes off. Fouled off. He was late. And it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one missing inside. Hollander in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2.
comes in for the Phillies. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. And that is out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that's in the dirt. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They move out in front after a 4-run outburst.
Catcher, number 6.
New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Andy Little. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Joaquin Ibanez
Now batting,
will hit
number
next.
21.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Stokes makes the play.
3.
Now
Out. 3.
Man at first, Ryan Garcia digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Morin off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And
That's
now
a ball.
1-2.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2-2 the count.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch,
Now
but
batting,
neither
number
happened.
43.
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Workman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-1. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And here's Ricker back to work. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to
Now
it.
batting,
And I'm
number
sure
1.
he'd love another swing at it.
And the batter now, Peter Tovar. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. McPhail measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Just missed. Outside with a breaking ball. 1 out, base is empty. Outside, and it's ball 4.
He did not take the back.
Please.
This
Number
one
19.
isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 6.
Stepping in, Andy Little. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Out towards right center field. Garcia under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Chauncey Dobson up now for the Mets.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Pena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Pitch misses there. And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into it at bat,
Now
the
batting,
hitter
number
usually comes out
15.
on top.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's going to be Ernesto Calderon. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Hammered, base hit. Coming home. Now he launches a throw over his head. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
So first and
Now
second
batting,
with
number
2
1.
outs. And next for the Mets, Joe Brandom. And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the 8th. And
Ball 4, take your base.
Ryan Garcia, the next to hit. Misses again, 5 in a row.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run across. Not in time. He's safe. And it's now 10-2. Ryan Garcia with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So up next, David Workman. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The 1-1. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Charlie Hollander stands. So digging in, Roger Espinoza. That's too low. Ball one. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. 3 runs. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Joe Brandon. This one in the air, center field. Espinoza puts it away for the out.
Now batting number 12.
So up next for New York, Joe Brandon. Missing inside, and that's ball one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Kevin Tavares, the left-hander, up and throwing. Takatsu also getting ready. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Garcia snags it for the second out. So they're down to their final out.
Number 9.
Jim Traynor up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting number 30.
Victor Pena up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The Mets down to their final strike. Next offering misses down and away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
11-2 the final tally for Chris Singleton. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Diego Padres looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
opening day festivities ramping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And pitching in this game, Phil Horvath. A 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that third time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having, seen it.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Chris Gorzelski. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill, Johnny Rojas. Chris, he is a fun. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Urbina getting ready to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Late on that fastball. Urbina
0-1.
needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Runners at the corners, nobody out here on opening day. And it's fouled off.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or,
Batting
it was a ball,
the
whatever,
first
but
baseman,
just the
Howard
location with that
Turner.
velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the rookie
Lead off
DH,
for the
Benito
Cubs,
Zapata.
the designated
Looking
hitter,
for his
Benito
first big league hit right here.
Zapata.
Rojas back to work. Fouled off left side. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls. Hitters, pitchers.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton out of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, Chris Gorzelski.
Count 1-0.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Doyle hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the cleanup. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Yeah, a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks
Now
for him in
batting,
this
the
one.
first baseman,
And next will be the
Howard.
cleanup hit. And now the
Up
DH.
next,
Benito
Cubs,
Zapata.
the
There's one
designated
thing
hitter,
on his mind this at
Benito
bat, get that first hit at the
Zapata.
big league level.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. O'Neill on his way over. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's
Leading
duel
off
so
for the
far.
Padres,
Here's how the
the
starters
left
have
fielder,
performed up to
Garrett
this point.
Owen.
First and second.
Batting,
2
third
outs.
baseman,
Gorzelski will hit next.
Gorzelski.
0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, This will help in his outings to come.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That misses. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. There's a high chopper. Throws to first, and that is the inning. Padres leave a pair. We head to the bottom. One down. Next to
number
Martin
34,
Urbina. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he handles it himself for the out. So here's the We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Garrett Owen. He's 2 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Santiago goes 6'1". He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or what.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And now, Eric Bolling.
That's out.
And that's outside. That one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
O'Neill stands in here,
Ball
takes
one,
ball
no
1 low. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Just missed. That one outside. Ball 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And he walked him.
Nope. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
That's in for a strike. Throw to first. O'Neill back on a dive. To the left side, but it is well foul. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Zapata now at the plate. And a breaking ball misses outside. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Willie Bourbon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Grzelski in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him.
Ball 4, take the base.
2 on, 1 out. Urbina digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one lifted to left. Owen moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Howard Turner.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Backed off the plate that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Vern Daly up and throwing. Duke getting cranked up as well. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Frank. So up now for Chicago, Ray Richard. Rojas back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Lined into right. O'Neal makes the grab, one down. He's 2 outs away. Zapata getting ready to hit. Hit in the air out to center field. Bullet. It away for the out. 1 out left for the Cubs. Eric Fraser, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That's in there. That is strike 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. The Cubbies down to their final strike. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Kansas City Royals with a gloomy outlook heading into the season. Definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little.
Just about set to go and getting the start. Johnny Lopez. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Swings through that one.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Boog, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my...
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Hank Simone. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. That one the other way. Slings it across, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Royals. Back here at PNC Park, pitching in our game today, Charlie Rodriguez. And singing, he comes in with an incredible body of work in his career.
That's ball four.
Second inning set to go. Here's the rookie right fielder, Koji Inoue. And that one fouled off. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
In for a strike, 2-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And this is inside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal.
So the Royals batting order turns over. And now Juan Rodriguez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. Here goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. Inside. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Two outs, nobody on. Hank Simone steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here on opening day. The other way, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Hank Simone with his first major league hit And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So up now for Kansas City, Koji Inoho. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning. So the lineup flips over. Juan Rodriguez will hit next. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rodriguez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away.
Hank Simone steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. Pitch in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Koji Inoho. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
This one in the air. Free hand under it. brings it in. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Well, one-run game, and to the plate for Kansas City, Juan Acosta. Right through there for a strike. Cruz, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Off the mark there, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that
Now
3-2 with the bases
41.
empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
And next up for the Royals, Mark Chavis. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Now he breaks his bat. Matos makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 33.
Julio Rodriguez steps in for the Royals. He's grounded out a couple of times. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some brawn and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a pop-up. Ridley in position. Makes the catch for the out. And there are two down.
Now batting, number 7.
So up now for Kansas City, Fernando Alvarado. And that one hammered. Rosario flying after this one. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Random now at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Billy Bromberg getting ready to go. Man at second.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt. Kicks and deals. Right through there. Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Juan Rodriguez. Cruz back to work. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now a chance for George O'Farrell. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In there safely.
Now batting, number 31.
So up next, Hank Simone. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
That to right. Barnes. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 34.
And now the right fielder, Koji Inoue. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. O'Farrell off of first with 2 away. Ball 1 there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. Now at the plate, Marco Rosario.
Now pitching
Chris
for the
Cruz
Pirates.
gets the call from the pen. Runner at second, 2 down. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the 9th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Royals 5 and the Pirates 1. Back here at PNC
Leading
Park.
off for
Now
the
it's the
Pirates,
second baseman, Greg
baseman,
Ridley.
number 16.
And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's out of play, a foul ball.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And that one is lifted in the air. Inoho. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Freehand digs in now. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Hit in the air, center field. Random sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it.
Now
2 down.
batting, number 14.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Next to hit, Willie Buckley. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
And that is ball 1.
Ball. That's inside.
Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Cleveland Guardians looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team.
Ready to go now. Now the third baseman, Tom Hines. Strike to the outside corner. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Just missed. Royster, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound at this ball club. Next offering is outside.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
That one hit to right. Gillespie. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering upstairs. One out, base is empty. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, center fielder, number 6.
2 down, base is empty. J.J. Manning digs in for the Guardians. Manning in his second season, only 20 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away. Next offering down low and in the dirt. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver, getting the nod in this one, Greg Porter. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carnitz, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here on opening day. Throw to second, save. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the shortstop, Rob Whaley. There's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Outside. And that's ball 1. Harper went deep in his most recent game. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Over to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now the left fielder, Chad McMahon. Just off the inside edge. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And he deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball there. Harper off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Ronald Rodriguez. Royster back to work. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 16.
And here is Emmett Braden. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm
The
not going to leave this in the umpire's
number
hands. I'm
10.
going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Next is the designated hitter, Archie Camp. Now move to first, and he's back in easily. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Odell Ridgeway now at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that drops in for a strike. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Bourbon. Down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. So in now for Colorado, Reed Hoffman. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering is in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Steven Bourbon digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kevin Gillespie. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they still lead it 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ricky Pettit, looking for his first big league hit right here. That one's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground, right side, Zepeda sends it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Antoine Welch digs in for the Guardians. And that one upstairs. Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. McMahon on the move. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 38.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Tom Hines. Flied to right his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, number 12.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now, Lolo Sanchez. 0 for 1 so far. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. Yes. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Ball. Damn.
Squirts away a little bit. That one misses. 2-2. Tying run and scoring position here on opening day.
The count's full.
Squirts away a little bit. Manning in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side, Zepeda. To first, out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Guardians nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Jesus punts. And ball one. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Diego Zepeda. Moved first. Punts. Dives back in safely. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And downstairs.
1-1.
Runner on the move. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Long run, nice grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next is the designated hitter, Jeff Karnitz. RBI single his last time up. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely.
2 strikes.
1-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Punts over at second, 1 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Digging in, Rob Whaley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
And now here is Tim Harper. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, J.J. Manning. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Hoffman puts it away. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 51.
At the plate, Ronald Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Rodriguez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball upstairs.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Rockies up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Whaley on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, number 16.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Emmett Fraden. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. Strike 1. In the air, out towards left center. Whaley. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 2 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Chad McMahon. Line drive, pulls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Reed Hoffman digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next pitch misses outside. And a count 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
2 outs, base is empty. Steven Bourbon digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses there. Ball one. There's a strike. Out to short. Sends it across to first. Third out. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Royster back to work. And that is out of play.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a curve is down and in.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And the batter now, Odell Ridgeway. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Odell Ridgeway with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the speedy catcher, Ricky Pettit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Checks over to first, back safely. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 33.
Antoine Welch getting ready to hit. Move to first. And he's back safely. In the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Gillespie. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rockies. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Kevin Gillespie.
Fielder, number 31.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. And they'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Welch corrals it. 1 down. Next for Colorado, Jesus Ponce. Singled and scored his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now here is Diego Zepeda. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses way outside. Movement in the bullpen. Kenny Macias preparing to come on if needed. Field, the lefty, warming up as well. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's the DH, Jeff Carnitz.
Now batting, number 0.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Greg Porter gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
The
Cleveland.
Guardians going with a new pitcher,
Number
Kenny
2.
Macias.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's going to be Rob Whaley.
Ball 1.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Out in front and foul to the left side. He goes down looking. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold the 2-0 lead. All set for the
Leading
top of the
off for
6th.
Cleveland.
Here's the Cleveland
Third
leadoff
baseman,
hitter,
number
Tom
38.
Hines. That clips the corner.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
That's inside.
And that's down and away. Outside low, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Lolo Sanchez. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Manning stands in now and watches strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
What do you got?
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number
Ronald
51.
Rodriguez will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Royster over to first.
He's in.
Manning back in on a dive. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
Too high. Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Rockies. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Tim Harper.
21.
Harper matched a homer in his last game.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out.
Now batting,
Here's the left
number
fielder,
10.
Chad McMahon. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone. 1-1. Swung on, belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
He was all over that one. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Reed Hoffman digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. McMahon stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left side. Hines under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Steven Bourbon, the next to hit.
Number 16.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brian Malone. So now the DH spot, Archie Camp, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's ball 4.
First and second, no outs. Ridgeway now at the plate, 1 for 2. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Line, and that's a base hit around third. One runs in, and the throw's off line, safe at third. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here. At least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and the count 1-2.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K. Antoine Welch digs in for the Guardians. golden opportunity right here. That's outside. 1-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not
What?
as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And that's in for a strike. And the count
What?
1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good,
Oh,
if he
yeah,
doesn't
that's
love
up.
it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the count 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
1-2 now. In the air, right field. Gillespie on his way over. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball.
Now pitching for
Joel
the Rockies.
Walker comes on now. This is
Number
his 3rd
26.
time out this year. So 2 down now, and here is Tom Hines. And that's a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Two outs. So now 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Now
Really nice job
number
of 2-strike
12.
hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center.
Here's the second baseman,
Now
Diego
batting.
Zepeda.
Number
Yeah.
Two outs, runner on first. And now the DH, Jeff Karnitz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Pickoff throw.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Runner takes off. No throw, safe at second. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
What?
So the tying run is second. And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. The tying run is 90 feet away. To third, Hines. Throws to first in time. And that is that. One hit. And we're back. Here.
Ball 4. Take your base.
First and second, 2 outs. Ridgeway
About to get all
digs
after
in
this
now.
game, baseball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that ball is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip it.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Preston
Number
Mack.
7.
Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Headed in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
17.
bottom of the 8th. So bases loaded with 1 away. Bourbon getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Brady. There's one. He's out. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Kevin Gillespie. Field back to work. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
Number
Wasn't even able
4.
to foul one off. There's not. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't